want to forget you, Kobe Bryant. I don't want to remember you much longer. I want to move on from you. Because at the risk of sounding selfish, I can't put up with this pain anymore, and it's only been 6 days. I don't really feel like eating food. Nothing seems fun anymore. Thoughts of you won't exit my mind. I don't know when I'll be better, but throughout all of this chaos, there's one thing that I know for sure. For the second time, you absolutely broke my heart, Kobe Bryant. When you retired on April 13th of 2016, it was the first true heartbreak I've ever experienced. Watching you hit 5 perfect jump shots in a row while the crowd went insane is what happiness was to me. But that retirement heartbreak, it was destined to heal and repair. And it did, after seeing how happy and successful you were in your second life. January 26th might never repair me again. I feel as if I'm left with these numbers now that I can never forget. Your age when you died, your Olympic jersey number, the date of your death, 81, 8, 60, 24. I'm not sure what to do with these numbers as of now, other than to pose a few questions to you. Why did you have to be so iconic? Was maybe a decent 12-year career not enough? Why did you have to be so different from every other player? Was being your average superstar who just comes and goes not good enough? Why did you have to be so legendary, so mythical in everything you did? Was like a 63-point career high like not fulfilling to you? 81, seriously, 81, why? How? The answer to these questions is already known by all of us. It's because you're Kobe Bryant. It's what you do when you're Kobe Bryant. Being legendary is the only way you know how to proceed in life. The fact that you can't proceed any longer is a pain I wasn't ready to feel. I'm having a tough time recording this, but I still ask these questions because had you not had such an impact on my life, I wouldn't be this depressed right now. I've dealt with death before. It's selfish, but you just want to move on already. You don't want to continue feeling like a handicapped version of yourself. You would never want me or any of your fans to stop our lives and feel depressed about your death, but I can't help it. The Lakers and Clippers game was canceled the first time, and it's the last thing you would have wanted, but as humanity, we can't move on. As every day passes, the shock and adrenaline in my body fades away and reality sets in more and more. I can't even say fades away without thinking about you. I spent 90% of my days thinking about you and your daughter until I find some sort of distraction. Then I'm pulled right back into this devastation. How long will it take for me to be over this? I feel excluded in real life. People in my real life will not understand what I'm going through. People in my real life will look at me sideways for being so emotional about someone I've never met before. But my pain is so irrelevant. My pain means nothing. I'm not sure what we can do for Vanessa Bryant or her family other than to pray and to forget myself and forget everyone else in mourning. We may recover someday. The fact that this man is now, fast forward, mourning the death of this kid is a reality that's hard to face. This man looks to be about 3 times Kobe's age in this photograph. Kobe literally retired from basketball around 4 years ago. He was supposed to deliver the greatest Hall of Fame speech ever. This news is different from the passing of other celebrities. This feeling is different from the death of other celebrities. Kobe, your death absolutely blindsided me. It was a sucker punch. It got me. I had no idea where it was coming from, and it got me. 1 minute, Kobe is alive. The next minute, he and his daughter are dead in a helicopter crash. How can any person who's human not feel like their heart has been ripped apart? The darkest part is the 10 seconds you probably had left to realize what was happening, to gather your daughter and think of an escape plan. But now you have 5 seconds left to panic and think of everyone you're leaving behind. And as you're about to let out that final scream, you have no seconds left. This is one of the segments to this whole disaster that is really messing with my head. Why did it have to be a helicopter accident? How must their final moments have been? The pilot was told he was flying too low, and for some reason they got clearance to fly that day. Just none of it makes sense. But maybe this still hasn't kicked in for some people, and I don't blame you. This is by far the darkest moment in sporting history. As those 9 people were about to die, they couldn't see anything. It's that cold fear of uncertainty. That fear of knowing something absolutely terrible and life-ending is about to come at you, but you can't see when or where it's coming from. Imagine putting yourself in their shoes and that absolute fear that takes over you. And I just want to take a moment to let everyone know we all have to die, and all in different ways, at different ages. If someone like Kobe can pass away in the way that he did, none of us are safe or have ever been safe. And keeping faith in God and in the heavens is the most important thing you can do. God had decided Kobe and Gianna's time, and that's okay. It's gonna hurt, but it's okay. God makes no mistakes, and that makes me feel better about this whole situation. Stephen Curry put it beautifully. A lot of questions right now. Our faith is being tested. In life, we're gonna face these tests from God towards our faith. And if you haven't had a test like this yet, it's coming for you. Are you gonna give up on God or continue to put your belief in Him and keep moving forward until we all meet in heaven?
I spent the whole day in my head.
I just want to end by finally saying, I'm so sorry, Kobe Bryant. I'm just sorry. I'm so sorry that it had to end this way. I'm so sorry that you had to lose your daughter with you. For what it's worth, and it's worth nothing to someone like you, but I have never once talked ill or bad about you as a person or your game in my life. On a channel in which I have criticized a lot of athletes and players, I have never had the will to talk bad about you under any circumstance. People who have followed me for a while now know I changed my profile picture 2 years ago to a picture of you, Kobe. I want you to be connected to me. I know I might sound a little robotic right now, but this is really hard to record. I've never said this before on social media, but I don't have a father. I have not had one for the past 15 years, and Kobe was as close to a father figure as someone could ask for. It sounds so odd to say this because I never met Kobe, but I wanted to be just like him. I never broke a finger in my life, but still wore protective tape on my hands just to emulate every inch of him. Last week, we witnessed the saddest moment in sports ever, and the fact that it involved Kobe Bryant and his daughter. Lastly, this clip right here is something that will stick with me forever. I literally was watching it a week ago. There were memes circulating around this clip, and it just felt so normal. I just had a peaceful, normal reaction to this clip. It is now one of the most haunting things I've ever seen in hindsight. The Australia fires were terrible, absolutely awful. David Stern dying was horrific news, but Kobe has me in fucking tears that just won't stop. I want to talk about you forever. I think it's just fitting to have this end soon. Outside of my direct family and friends, there has been no one throughout my lifetime who I've loved more than you.